back down to technically the Cathedral. I don't know if Brotherhood actually gives a shit that I took out the military base. I don't think they do, really. Oh, hi. Junk strewn about the sands, and, you know, some super mutants and yucky nasties. Oops. Run! Don't think they can hurt me too much. I'm just nervous about what these guys might have for weapons. Okay. He's doing me a solid. Cheers. And then he'll have to reload. Reload his save, I mean. Well, you thought I meant the gun? No, 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 no. He's got to wind it way back. And they make such a strange sound, these things. Are you really healthy? Almost dead. Here we are. Cool. A nice little mutant assist. Good way to handle the fight against the Master, by the way. Because of the ads that come in, they come in and fire a couple burst shots. They can do a little bit of friendly fire to take each other out while you line of sight around a pillar, so the Master can't see you. If you start off the fight against the Master, by having him, because he could only burst fire, by having him accidentally shoot one of the robots that are there, both robots will aggro onto him, but he's not going to ever target them specifically, even if they attack him. So they will continuously whittle down his health, doing just like 2 to 5 damage per turn. Not a lot, but a little bit. They'll do that. You line of sight around a pillar. The Master won't do anything. He can't see you. He can't move. He can't attack the robots. So while the robots slowly work on him, he just sits there. And then you just have to worry about the mutants that show up. But if you position yourself right, a mutant will run in, fire a couple times from afar, probably not do a lot of damage, but maybe a bit, survive a couple rounds, and he'll be out of ammo because they don't have a whole lot, and he'll run up to melee. By that time, another mutant will come in, and then probably gun down the first mutant that walked up to melee you. Waste his ammo doing that, go melee, another one comes in, and they just tissue box and friendly fire through each other. And it's a good way to handle the Master if you have to really fight it, but it's only if you want to fight the Master, really. There's so many ways. Like I said before, there's so many ways to do everything. Like, you're never really out of options. Fighting is actually like kind of a last-ditch scenario type thing. Really good. Hey, you over there. You're not so free. So power armor, drop. Because I don't think I can carry that and also have the robes on at the same time. And then fist away, but keep the gun ready just in case. I don't think I'll be able to hold my own in a fight anyway, though. 250 weight, we're up to 222. So we are A-okay still. I never did speak to her, by the way. She's a talking head. That's a whole other thing, too. I don't know if I ever really did much of that, but they also get part of an ending, too. Jump. Maybe if you're motivated to play the game, you can try talking to her and stuff and reveal what all that is. Important business. You have no right to stop and question me. Okay, yeah. Down to floor 3. I'm pretty sure I just need the key. Pretty sure. Okay, this key does nothing. Okay. Yeah, fine. So I do have to pick this first door. But then I think we're okay to just use the key. God damn it. What about, actually, yeah, what about that security card, actually? That might do it, too. This has got to have a use somewhere, right? Surely. Fuck, what do you mean does nothing? I don't know what those words mean, guys. There we go. Unlock the door. Okay. And the elevator door. Killing me over here. And of course that does nothing either. Yeah, physical lock on this one. Okay, okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, now that's open too. Any other locked garbage down here that I should know about? Unbelievable. Okay, super mutant sergeants. And a nuclear warhead. This is a nuclear bomb. It looks very dangerous just sitting there. Indeed. I'm thinking they're not going to just let me walk through. Of course, this is locked too. Why would this one not be locked? Oh, never mind. It's just a physical lock and we nailed it on the first try. I'll save over this slot just in case they're like a second away from aggroing onto me. Oh, you guys just hanging out? Okay then. What about when I touch this? Yeah, nothing. I have to, I think it's like repair that you use otherwise, but I've got the key, and I think if I just use the key on it, maybe it's the computer console that they're standing next to. Yeah, that does nothing. Computer console then. It's not lit up, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, they're not happy about that. Not one bit. Am I capable of taking you guys down? With this armor? Maybe. Depends on his weapon. Okay, good deal. He doesn't have a physical damage weapon. I might be able to take him down. I'll loop around to this side, shoot you in the back of the eyes. Dispatched. Fairly easily. Not too bad. I'm glad that dude didn't have a normal minigun, because that would have sucked. Try this again. Computer is labeled Atomic Access Computer. There are cables running from the access computer to the warhead behind it. Let's science it a bit. Not skilled enough to defeat the security mechanism. Okay, yeah, fine. I got a key though. And a lot of garbage in my inventory too. Just all of the garbage. Arm the warhead. Timer with 4 minutes has started a countdown. I might be okay just to walk out. The dudes upstairs might not... Oops. Yeah, well. The dudes upstairs might not know that I've slaughtered some dudes. Otherwise, I got a stealth boy. And we can just stealth through. Yeah, no, they don't mind. Okay. But yeah, for the master, I don't have the map open, huh? Ah, well. Well, I described it pretty well. I mean, you'll figure it out. I think you know what I mean with how to make that fight easier with line of sighting behind the pillar and all that. And then the mutants just kind of taking care of each other as they tissue box through. I think there's just like a dozen of them that show up ultimately. It's not infinite. Important business. Fuck off, dude. Next time, follow proper procedure. See you around. Whatever. Enjoy the nuke. Yeah, carry capacity. I'll drop... nothing, hold on. I got time. Let me use your bookshelf real quick. Have all of this garbage for a minute. God, there's so much. I don't even need that stuff anymore. And the Tesla armor, you can have that too. 167 seconds remain. Armor on, still have the robes. Doctor's bag, combat armor. No worries. Then I'll take this stuff back. A lot quicker doing it this way than, you can keep the rest. A lot quicker doing it that way than, like, picking it up one piece at a time off the floor.
The death of the Master was the first major step towards ending his mad dream of conquest and enforced peace. But it is the destruction of the vats that neutralizes the mutant threat. Without the ability to create more mutants and enforce their harsh brand of justice, the mutant armies flee to the east, beyond the no man's land. The mutant attack on Necropolis spares none of its ghoulish inhabitants. After the mutant armies advance, they leave a truly dead city behind them. The mutant armies, led into battle by the fierce super-mutants, destroy the followers of the apocalypse. Barely human carrion feeders pick over the followers' remains. In Shady Sands, Tandy helps her father Aradesh bring a new community and new life out of the broken remains of the world. They are responsible for the new California Republic, whose ideals spread across the land. Killian Darkwater takes firm control of Junktown, drives out the last of Gizmo's kind, and then enforces his own brand of frontier justice. Life is fair and safe under his law. The Brotherhood of Steel helps the other human outposts drive the mutant armies away with minimal loss of life on both sides of the conflict. The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California with little disruption or chaos. The Brotherhood wisely remains out of the power structure and becomes a major research and development house. The hub disperses before the might of the mutant army and will never recover. The Desert Raiders eventually regroup and manage to terrorize small communities in the years following your adventures. Your involvement with the various places and people of the wasteland is well documented by future historians. Only a single question remained unanswered. What happened to you?
You've done it. That's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the Vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows? Maybe even saved the human race. Yes. That makes the rest of this even harder. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the Vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
And then the credits roll and some copyright plays. I think if you have like bloody mess, or you're a child killer, or you have super negative karma, or I think also if you grab like the mutant perk, you actually kill the overseer right then and there. You just fucking shoot him in the back of the head, I think. Kind of a bittersweet end either way, I suppose. But overall, my ending wasn't really that great. Interested in the hub, actually. The hub is apparently not okay. The hub looks okay to me. I'm not sure why we got that ending for the hub. I mean, it didn't do anything with the Maltese Falcon like basement area or the Thieves Guild or anything like that, but I have no idea. But yeah, not really the best ending at all, but you have to really know what you're doing for that. That's tough to do. But I really like the wrap up. There weren't a lot of games at the time that did something like that in such a nice, like, kind of sort of at the time cinematic way. So it was really cool feeling like, you know, the things that you did actually did matter in some way toward the end. It was always a neat thing. But yeah, like, I didn't mess with the Raiders. I didn't mess with the Followers of the Apocalypse at all. I almost never do, honestly. There's still so much stuff that I didn't do in this, but you can't really do everything in one playthrough, you know? It's just, you lock off some stuff with it, but that's the glory of these kind of games, is every time you play it, you do it a bit different, you know? There's so many options and opportunities to do it a different way that you never did it before. Or to go about things from a different angle, or talk to people that you didn't speak to before and see what that does for you. It's nice. There's so much to it. It's a really, really good. I mean, it's a known classic for a reason. I'm gonna be heading over to Fallout 2 with this done, because the Patreon vote was for both of the classic Fallout games. Fallout 2 being longer, more involved, to me just better in every way. Although it was brought up that it's a little sillier too, and that is true. It's something that I look past generally. But Fallout 2 is definitely more of a sillier game. This is a lot more like grounded. Seriously toned. There's still a couple weird things in this game, but there's a lot more in Fallout 2. Like, anytime you play Fallout 2, you'll bump into something weird and strange and just like, haha, funny. Or references to, you know, film and books and all that stuff. It doesn't really have a place in this universe, and there's a lot of it. So I guess that's a pretty good fault for it. And also, the dialogue choices that we get are a little bit overly verbose in a lot of cases, too. If you want to be an asshole, there's a lot of ways to be an asshole, and there's not that many choices for just like kind of like a normal dude. So I guess there's faults for that, but to me, everything else in the game is so much better in every way. So I'm looking forward to Fallout 2. But Fallout 1, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good one. It's a damned good game. Really fucking good.